All right. Hello to all the friends and neighbors. Welcome to Southern Ideas. We'll give it a minute for everybody to come in. Well, hey there, Pamela, Michelle, Myrtle, Mima, hey baby, hey Beverly, hey Nicole. Y'all, it don't do no good to it ain't a good idea to go look at the comments before you go live. I can sure tell you that. Has this been one more mess? Oh, do you remember when you was little? I don't know if y'all guilty of it, but I am. I am guilty of it. Back when you was little and you wanted your friend to spend the night with you. And you asked your mama, I says, she's in front of the other youngin's parent where they can't say no. Danny, did you win the lottery? No, I ain't won no lottery. You know what I'm talking about? You put them in the spot. You know, like if you asked them whenever they ain't in front of the parent, oh, it probably pretty much no. I'm gonna tell y'all about a comment or two. I got video to play you. Oh, I want to say, I'm gonna try to quit talking about Grandma if she'll let me. Oh, y'all know what I think about vertical. You know, I told Stephen over and over, about how bad that vertical was. I told him a bunch of times because I done figured it out. I could look at the statistics. I could look at the numbers, and it's really kind of complicated numbers. But I know how to read all that stuff. I was telling him and telling him and telling him for a long time. Like a couple of days a week, I'd be talking about it. About how bad it was. And, he finally changed back over. But I didn't know he could come out of the hole so quick. I was expecting it to take quite a while. So it didn't hardly take him no time. Or the video he done this morning where he cooked some, he gained 11 subscribers. Just on that one video alone. Y'all, if you gain 11 subscribers in one day, you're doing it. Yeah, if you watch, I'll show you. Hey, Paul, if you watch, I'll show you vertical in just a second because I got a vertical video I can put on there. Y'all understand what I'm saying about if you want your friend to spend a night with you, he was young. He asked him why both parents was there where your mama couldn't say no. Everything we say and do is not on camera. You see, just a small piece of people's life when they make videos. Just a little bitty small piece. And how people are. And this is anybody, y'all. You can't judge them when they on camera. There's let me just kind of keep going here. You can't judge somebody for how they are when they in front of a camera. What do you do when you're in front of a camera? Come get your picture to it. What do you do, Timmy? Tell them what you do. You smile. Is what you do. Or you look at a picture and you're gonna judge them by their smile. I was a long time ago. I was roofing a house for a man. They had built a new house and they had a trailer. A lot of people do this, y'all. They'll have a trailer on their land, a mobile home. And then, like a little ways away or something, they'll build a house. And they'll live in that trailer while they build a house. And then they simply sell the mobile home. And that man was the nicest man you ever seen. I mean, like way out the way, smiling and real nice and everything. Like when he'd walk out there every now and then, where we was putting a roof on that house, man. I mean, you couldn't ask for a nicer guy. What is it, Tim? Oh, you couldn't ask for a nicer guy in the world. And he had 3 small kids. And he'd hang around up there with us for 10 or 15 minutes. Then he'd walk back over to that mobile home. And that was the doggonest hell raising he was doing at them little youngins you ever seen. And he would do it every time he walked back down there. You know, the wife wasn't there. And that man knew, that he done it about 3 times. The man knew uh something was wrong with me. But I don't think he knew what it was. I don't see he didn't know I could hear him. Hell man, the whole neighborhood could hear him hollering. I mean to the top of his lungs. Some people think like talking loud or something like, hey, you come over here. They think that's yelling. This man was screaming. And you see people on TV, they can be going through a divorce. And, and they up there in front of that camera. So y'all understand that. I think most reasonable people will understand that. I don't know about everybody, especially like who I'm fitting to start talking about. Oh, I told you I looked at the comments in a few minutes before I got on here. And a woman or man or somebody, they said, I didn't hear her say that. We might have not said everything on live. And I am telling you, there's such a thing as some people are so stupid that there's no need to try to tell them nothing. And I've been seeing this, on Steven's channel and on this and on Tammy's channel. Yeah, I'm not talking about Mom. I was talking about somebody left a comment. Yeah, Tammy told me. She told me to make it clear. I wasn't talking about my mom. And y'all, I'm done with that. Let's see if she will let me. I want to jump back to the vertical business for a minute because there's something I forgot to say. There's something I was going to add I forgot to say about that. And I was telling Stephen that wasn't no good. You know, that vertical business wasn't no good. You know, on and on and on, and told him why and everything. Told everybody why. And man, he was gaining subscribers. I mean, like you wouldn't believe. And getting 250,000 views a month. And here's what he told me. This is his exact words. He said, "Hell, Hodges, it's bound to do something." Which I would argue with gaining, I don't know, 5, 6, or 7, or 800 subscribers a month. I mean, you see it, you know. And getting 250,000 views a month. And the money going down. Doing all that, 250,000 views a month. The subscribers going up, man, like we wouldn't believe. And the money going down. He said, "Hell, Hodges, it's bound to do something." Uh, I admit it do look good. But it's like toilet paper in the water. Put toilet paper in your hand and put it under the sink. That's what it was. And I mean, they misleading people. Making everybody think they doing something and getting somewhere. And I mean, they don't believe you, meaning me. They don't believe me. And I'm sitting there looking at all the numbers. So I actually did know what I was talking about. And he's coming out the hole, y'all. And these people leave comments. I ain't never seen a beat in my life. Like, what are they thinking? There's a man that is a football announcer. Y'all probably remember him because he was an actor too. His name was Terry Bradshaw. And his wife divorced him. And he lived in a house out back on the land. And he, give her freedom. They got a divorce. But what people don't know about him is he has real bad depression. I mean, I heard him talking about it. It wasn't somebody else talking about it. I heard him talking about it. Yeah, I see that, Terry. I stopped and read that. And, I believe it. But I heard him talking about it. It was like some kind of special show. And he said, that, he could get on that thing of talking about the football and stuff, smile and laugh. And people was kind of wondering, like, how you could be that bad off. Your brain be that bad off. And then you could get on TV and act like Pat Sajak. And he was talking about, that he was saying, I had a job to do and I'm going to do my job. And he's still on there announcing, y'all. But if you didn't know he had that severe depression, you would never know it. So I got I mean, I got a video I'll show y'all. Hey, I forgot what I was going to say. I'm always saying, I am what you see. I am not on my very best behavior. You hear me? Yeah, that's right, Cowboy Killing, and hey, that's exactly right. You wouldn't know he was like that, but I seen the show about it, and he was on the show. And it's kind of hard to believe, that he suffered with depression that bad. It did sound real bad. Okay, so here's what I'm saying, y'all. I sit here and tell y'all, I am just what you see. I am not on here, never acting out of my character. When I get off this live right here, I'll still be just exactly like what I am right now. That's right, living life. You know what I mean? I'm just what you see. I am exactly what you see. If you if you see me in Walmart, this is what you'll see. I might not say, "Hey, how you doing? I'm so glad to see you. How's your mama doing? Hey, we got to get out there and grill." I'm just exactly like what you see right here. Hey there, how you doing? Good to see you. You're the one that does the other team. Tammy says she's the one that does all the other. You believe me 100%? Yeah. Hey, y'all, hey, I ain't no more, no less. So, see, I am genuine. I'm just as genuine as you ever seen. In people that's typing them ugly messages. If you're writing something, you got time to think about something while you're writing it. I bet every one of y'all's done this before. Every one of y'all. I bet you typed something out before and then backspaced it out. Said, no, I don't know if I want to say that. I know you have. I have. Everybody has. But like, see, you had that few extra seconds to think. Instead of like just talking and blurt it out, you might say, Man, I might shouldn't have said that. We do that too, y'all. Us people that make videos, we do that too. Maybe I shouldn't have said that. Oh, I bet you have, Elizabeth. Because, Elizabeth, you kind of feisty anyway. Elizabeth will get you, y'all. I say, them people's writing big old long comments, and it tells you the character that they are. You know, Stephen can take up for himself, they say. And what that actually means when you break it down, they want me to shut up. I try to be myself on my channel. Mr. Danny, you taught me that. Yeah, you don't want to. I mean, I think you got to be yourself, but like, I think it's better to be yourself. I mean, I just believe that. It's better to be yourself. Yeah, I might do that, William. How you doing? I'm the same way. I can get on here in the morning. You hear me? You hear me the same way. There's a boy that works at the junkyard that me and Tam went to school with. Tim Maddox with. When you go in there to talk to him to order a part or something, he's kind of talking to you in like a radio voice. Like, hey, how you doing? Come on down. You are the next contestant. But that ain't how he is. That's not how he is. But if you go in there, you say, what a nice guy. I got a clip I'm going to show y'all. I'll have to look it up. And I can't. A lot of that stuff when I'm doing it, I ain't looking up nothing when I'm on here with y'all and trying to find stuff and all that. A lot of times I already been and had it looked up, and got it where I can put my hands on it pretty fast. I've always appreciated you telling us like it is in the truth. Thank you, Elizabeth. Uh, that's the way I am, y'all. And I always said, if you was buying a car for me or buying a house for me, or I was working for you. You don't want somebody lying to you, do you? And I think of new stuff all the time. And I get on Tammy's video, and it's even happening right now. What I'm bitten talking about, I'll tell you. I get on Tammy's video, and like sometimes the numbers go down. Like 10 people leave or something other. I don't always do it. But it's doing it now. They ain't liking what I'm saying. And you know who them hoodlums are. They are not y'all. And I used to blame this little small bunch of people on YouTube. It's a bunch, Kathy. You will hear her kind of talking about, they have this going back and forth thing. I always thought it was them. But it ain't them, y'all. I just figured that out today. It's people from grandma. And I was like, it's like happening right now. They in here, they want to hear they want to hear me bashing mama. You hear me? They here for the bashing. And they say, if he ain't gonna bash mama, I ain't gonna sit and listen to him talk. So this little group of people the Catcher has a falling out with, they have a love-hate thing going on. I want to apologize to them people for even thinking they was the one. But it's actually people from Grandma's channel. You ain't never seen nobody like them. They the ones leaving all the comments, not the people that Kathy has got the love-hate relationship with. It's people from Mama's channel. I don't want to hear him talk about this everyday life. Meaning me, y'all. That's what I'm saying. I don't want to hear him talking and making common sense. I'm here for the bashing. That's the kind of people they are, Mom. Hey, y'all. She knows it. Hey, people get mad. You get mad. Everybody gets mad. I get mad. Tammy gets mad. Steven gets mad. Everybody gets mad. It don't mean they stay mad. They drama lovers, Michelle. Just listen, they ain't doing nothing. They ain't doing nothing. They here for the party. And if I ain't gonna be in here dogging grandma out, I don't want to hear him. Now look at Janet Smith. Came here hoping no bashing. Just stop, please. Is that what you heard, Janet? Or, hey, that's right. There ain't been no bashing. Have you left a bad comment there, Janet? Because that's who I'm talking to. Have you done that? Did you know what I'm saying is real? And see, you make me wonder if you got good sense or not, see? Well, then I ain't talking to you. And I ain't been talking about grandma. I mean, have you got any, or you got any level-headed common sense? You heard somebody bashing? Like, are you one of them ones that actually, like, try to get me started? You know that if you want to be blocked, all you got to do is get on there and make a crazy comment. And I'm blocked on that many people. And y'all, I mean, on Grandma's channel, y'all moderators, there'll be people in her thing tomorrow that need blocking. They was in the block bin for a reason to start with. But I cleaned her block bin out about 2 or 3 weeks ago. Or about 2 weeks ago. and they are haters. That don't mean it's necessarily they hate me. They've like, like on their uh I'm sure more than likely there's a reason why they was in that block bin. If you see a comment like that, block them. They can still watch. That's kind of a dangerous thing, emptying out the block bin. And, it was either people attacking y'all, the viewers, but probably more than likely people attacking grandma. Like you talking about, like over 3 years of hoodlums coming in. So I seen a bunch of y'all just like a timing them out. So I see they'll be back, see. And they don't have nothing to do. This is fun. This is better than watching TV. This is better than Dungeons and Dragons. You gotta use your common sense about it, blooming. If you don't know what to do, let the other people do it. Look here. She had 1,000 people in there, 500 more than usual. She ain't had 1,000 people in 3 years. They come in there for the party. And they didn't come in there because they unblocked. They don't know they unblocked. That many people come for the party. 500 extra people. Now that ain't too bad now. 500 extra people. You think they love it? They love it. He thinking, hey, they love it. And the reason I cleaned the bin out, y'all, I done it on Tammy's channel too. It's cause like somebody gets blocked accidentally or something like that. Or somebody simply says, Danny, I didn't mean to do that. I apologize. I go in there and take them out. But you got to look through 1,500 people, to find their name, which gets mighty tiresome. Trying to sit there and stare at that little old writing. And that's why I empty out the bins. I was going to do it on Steven's channel, but I don't, I don't really know who to take out on there. But I didn't know all hell was going to break loose, you know. So just use your common sense about it. Oh, I mean, I can tell you right now, she don't want idiots on there, y'all. Even if they are for her. And they're sitting there talking for her. She don't want idiots on there. She knows, y'all. She knows. She can't get on there and publicly say, look, you a bunch of idiots. You know, I mean, you know, they have to be careful. I just, I mean, I realize they are no use. As far as me and Tammy and Steven, I mean, there is no use. I don't think there's nothing you could do that will make a difference. I don't think there's nothing you could say. I don't think nothing will make no difference. If I thought it made a difference, I wouldn't be saying what I'm saying right now. I mean, they too kooky, you know? Hold on just a minute. Yeah. Trying to pull up a video here, y'all. They unsubscribing from Tammy. I talked to her about it. She don't care. If they don't want to be there, she don't want them there. So I mean, they just bad. I mean, they bad, and I don't think they'll change. I mean, I'm telling you, I don't think they'll change. Y'all know how you heard me say they don't like outsiders? Danny on Mama's channel. They don't like nothing but Mama. And one night there, Tammy was going to have a ladies meeting at the church. And I felt sorry for Tammy. She got up there and, here and prepared what she was going to say and everything. She got up there and nobody was there. Nobody came. She told me when she got home that nobody came. Nobody was there. Nobody was in the church. I said, well, Tammy, you was up there a pretty good while, She said, I'm doing the speech anyway. I said, you're doing it without nobody there? She said, yeah. See, Tammy is tougher than I am. And if they think they're going to break her mind, they're sadly mistaken. I seen them, one of them say, Tammy's boring. In the comment. Do you reckon they think that's what Mama wants them to do? Look here, y'all. We got mad. Them I don't want Tammy's channel hurt. And you think we are going to try to change our way? Especially me. You think I'm going to change my way for people like that? I don't think so.
The lady said, I love it back here. You all by yourself? I said, yeah, that was kind of the point, to be secluded. She said, I love it. Oh, man. Whew. Yeah.
This is what Stephen done this morning before you seen him
Man, I love the weather though.
on YouTube.
Perfect. So,
This is what he was doing this morning. This morning.
I'm not sure I would fit in at Thanksgiving, if you know what I mean.
Again, and I mean, y'all listen to what I'm saying. You think I'm gonna bend my back for a bunch of people like that? Me and Tammy and Stephen, we gonna get there. And I don't care if they roll in and out this room and in and out Tammy's video and roll in and out of Stephen's. We just wish they would go. If you don't like what we're doing, go watch something else. You know, they ain't there three of us. We've been doing just exactly what we've been doing. And we are not going to change our personality for a bunch of kooky people. Let's listen to Steve in a minute, y'all.
First. I will the next one. Well, it was bad, and luckily I bought me a thick one, and I got Bentley. You know, I bought two more little ones. You know, that was about that thick. And I tasted a Bentley's, and Bentley's was fine. Bentley ate every bit of it. All the corn, all the zucchini and onions, all the steak. I was like, was you hungry? He's like, Dad, I love it when you cook. I'm like, that's winning. His was fine. Mine was bad. Mine was spoiled. I threw it away. I didn't even give it to the dog. I mean, like it looked good. It wasn't brown or nothing. It had been hot or something. Oh, yeah, but I threw it away. I like asparagus. Yeah, they good. Even though they make your pee smell. And I mean quick. I remember I'm like, the last time I was like, I didn't even think that's worth it. To be honest, listen to Mama Piggly Wiggly, please. Listen, I got a picture of the steak on the grill. I'm talking about far as looks, it'll win a 10 out of 10. Tender. Oh my gosh, it was tender. Like it was cooked right, but I couldn't eat it. Like I took a bite and I was like, something's wrong with that.
You got that
And I
right.
got some ketchup out, put some ketchup on my plate, put it in ketchup, and I was like,
Living life, you got that right.
And I never have to put ketchup on nothing unless I buy it somewhere else. I usually got to put ketchup if I buy steak anywhere else cooked, that they cook it like a restaurant, I have to have ketchup. But if I cook it, you don't need nothing. Not even A1. I know that hurts some people's feelings, but if your steak is cooked with flavor, you don't need nothing to flavor it. Good morning. Did you call me last night? That'll be a negative, being I don't know who you are. Sounds good, though. Ketchup on a steak. That's if it ain't cooked right.
Y'all hear that? We was watching the comments. Our team was watching them this morning. On that double T, a woman asked him, did he call her last night? And it's wild over there, y'all. On that double T, it's wild. Crazy is right, Michelle. I bet you they asked him where that dog was. We'll listen a minute, y'all. I'll be in and out here.
When I wake up, I know I won't be with some next to you. And when I go out, there you go, answered 500 people's question. Oh, go right next to you.
See him showing the dog?
I would walk by, dreading my foot. I'd walk 500 more. I bought this farm apples and pumpkin, and let me just tell you, I got it in the heat lamp over here. Oh my goodness. That'll change your life, you know? That'll change your life. I don't know how many trash bags I got. It's a lifetime supply. But then I gotta have these for like my automatic trash can, which has ruined me, by the way. Thank you for that. Anytime I go to anywhere else, anybody else's house, I like go to the trash can and I'm like, it don't open. I had the hardest time after living in a camper. After living in a camper 2.5 years. You know, it's got a toilet that you like flush with your foot, like. So anywhere else, I even went to Walmart and I was like, oh. Like, yeah, dudes, we flush the toilet with our feet. Yup, does women do that? I'm just curious. Ladies, do y'all flush the toilet with your feet? I do, too. I'm telling you, listen, when I go in a place, yes, I always wondered that. I don't know if you know this about a dude, but usually we like a negative flush. Listen, I can't do it, Captain. No, don't flush with your foot. Look, I'm telling you right now, I do. You know what's worse than like somebody holding it and then flushing it? Standing down there while all that pee sprinkles on the floor and then flushing it with the foot. So that like one is as bad as the other. So therefore I never touch one in the bathroom. Can't do it, Captain.
You know, I seen the comments on that when they was talking about do women flush the commode with their feet. And they were saying they did. But I got a comment a minute ago, y'all. And a woman sent me an image of a snapshot. You know, where somebody was saying something about me. And here's something I want you to notice. And people that's doing that, hey, Carol. And people that's doing that, you won't recognize, you won't know the name. I want you to notice that. You won't know who they are. And, you know, and just by the way, I don't know what happened to Kimbra, but she got timed out or something. She was talking about she didn't know if I done it or if Jeannie done it. I didn't do nothing on that grandma's life. I didn't do nothing. And I mean, I don't know what makes her think Jeannie done it. And I mean, Jeannie might have did do it. But I mean, I don't know why she thinks it's me or Jeannie. She asked if I timed her out. Oh, really? Yeah, I seen that while ago in the comments. I don't know, she kind of says some wild stuff sometimes. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, Slim ain't a mod. Oh, I mean, you know, she must have been saying something. I know she made Steven mad the other day. And, you know what, y'all? It's kind of funny that Steven, he said something about Kimbra leaving some kind of wild comment, you know. And did you know I seen Kimbra in the block bin on Steven's channel when I was kind of looking through it and everything. And I took her out of the block bin and then she made that comment. So what I'm saying here is she ain't never knew she was blocked. She ain't never knew she was blocked. If she knew she was blocked, she would have known there was no need to type that. So she's probably been in there chatting and stuff, because if you blocked, you appear like you chatting. It looks like you are. You can see it going. I done it here before. I had two computers open. In the beginning, we didn't know about that stuff, and I got Monique to block me, and man, I was just a typing. It looked like it was going in chat. And I looked over at the other computer and it wasn't there. You understand what I'm saying? She ain't never known she was blocked. And just as soon as I took her out to block me, she said something Steven didn't like.
And now that y'all know that women also flush it with their feet, y'all might as well start flushing it. But listen, even if you got to hold on to the little handrail, oh man, that's just something you just wish you hadn't known, you know? You can't unknow that now. Stores have automatic flushers. Not every one of them. Not all.
No, Slim, I think like when it times out, I think when you timed out, it tells you timed out. I'm about pretty sure of that. But if you blocked, you liable not never even know you blocked. Because I mean, I'm telling you, it appears like if you just got one device, you would think everybody sees you. That's like the way it is on Facebook too when you get shadow banned. Nobody sees your stuff. And they was doing that real bad at one time. Shadow banning you. If you was like talking about their idol, Miss Hillary, they would shadow ban you. They like to get in trouble about that.
All of them. You open the door with the paper towel. Now I do that too. For real. When we go, I know. Man,
That's what a bunch of them said, Sippy. Do you know how men is? Floor's always wet in front of the commode. And he's saying that's the reason he flushes with a foot. Because he knows everybody else is flushing with their foot. And they just stepped in pee.
I usually wash my hands. Like say like when we're in a restaurant, I wash my hands.
That's what Tammy does.
Outside, I'll like go back to the table and Bentley be sitting there, and I'll like, take my hands and I rub them on the side of his face, and I was like, they was out of paper napkins. Listen.
Man, look how good natured he is. She's finally said, do you think I can't care for my dog? And they quit. And y'all, I mean, I'm here to tell you. And people from Grandma's channel is welcome. And I welcome them in just like I do y'all. And I don't want their views. I'm not so desperate for views that I want bad apples. I'm not desperate. And we gonna get there, y'all. We gonna get there.
which was fine because he knows me. But then he did it to his buddy, and I mean, like it was almost a meltdown. I was like, son, you can't do that to other people. Like me and you know, but they don't know. He did it to his friend. Man, his buddy flipped out. Oh, man, listen, if you're going to do that, they kind of need to be, my husband does that to me. Says, smell my hands. Listen, y'all happily married, ain't you? You're welcome. That's funny doing that to someone else, but not funny being done to you. Listen, it didn't bother me, but it took a minute to get that fella calmed down because I guess he was a germophobic.
Thank you, Miss Gladys.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. Oh man, I'm telling you, funniest thing ever. I'm talking about like we had a crowd of people watching.
Oh, this is what Stephen done this morning before he went live on YouTube on the Double T. That was this morning right there. And he's I was trying to figure out because he had a good show here, y'all. It was a real good video he had this morning on the Double T. It was a real good video. You know, especially like if you was looking at the comments. And I kind of wished I would have recorded the comments. And I asked Tammy, yes, she will, Danny. You guys have the personality for it. Hey, thank you. I wish I'm wrong. Oh, I asked Tammy, I said, why is he not on YouTube? I say I knew Tammy was going to go live later, you know. She said, I don't know. Y'all know how I figure everything out. Hey, thank you, Miss Carol. I love you too. Oh, like I say, he was in a good mood. He was talking, and he had about over 300 people watching on Double T. Like had a good show. Well, I mean, you seen it here, and I'm gonna play some more. I said, why come he's not on YouTube? I bet you there ain't no person on here knows why he didn't have this right here on YouTube. I bet, and matter if you guess why he wasn't on YouTube, I'll give you $100. I figured it out. And you know when I tell you, it's going to make perfectly sense to you. You're going to understand perfectly when I do tell you in just a minute.
Oh, y'all get y'all some coffee. I'm not working on it. I'm telling you, I cannot help it. Yes. You know what today is? Hey, he's better. Like he's better. He's not 100% over it. He's been to one therapy appointment, like sports therapy. And he really, listen, he don't have much range of motion. Like, I didn't realize it, but when they took him back there to like assess him, told that dude, I was like, I want to come back there. Like, that dude's like, all right. So anyway, but like, he can't turn, like, he can't do this very far. And he couldn't go down far. And he couldn't do this very far. Like, and they hooked him up to this machine, and they put patches all on his back, and they like electrocuted him. That's what I told him. I said, they're gonna electrocute you. I said, but don't worry. It's the same thing as like slapping the middle of your back. I said, slapping it works faster, but like this will fix it too. Anyway, they put them electrodes on him, and they turn it up, and turn it up. And it was like drawing his arms in. And I was like, the higher you can stand it, the better it'll work. And it was like, you can see him doing that. I was like, that's winning. Anyway, they like shocked his back and put a big hot compress on his back, and I mean, he actually went to sleep. And he like drooled on the pillow. Like the beeper went off. The beeper went off to like let him know that the machine was done, and he was sleeping through the beeper. This cute nurse come over there, and he woke up, and he was like, huh, what, huh? She's like, sleepyhead. And he's like, what, is it over? She said, yeah, you survived. She's like, so how was getting electrocuted? He's like, well, I remember it at first, but then I went to sleep. That's funny to me. I shot the buddy with Granddaddy's cattle rod. He blew a gasket. I've been shot twice.
Oh, I knew that none of y'all would figure it out. But I am very good at playing chess. And what he was doing, I'm saying that was pretty early this morning, see. He was on there quite a while. And instead of going live on YouTube, like, people just coming in, taking pop shots at him, like, over and over and over, like they do. He was simply waiting till time to cook lunch. When he started cooking lunch, he went live on YouTube. And he was waiting. I was like, of trolls and bad women and crazy commenters coming in there taking pop shots. So we figured out how not to give them a chance. He just don't do it. He could have been live this morning while he was doing this on YouTube. But this is what has happened. There's a few folks has spoiled it for everybody. Do y'all understand now? Let me know. I'm looking, y'all. Let me know if you understand what I just said. If you don't understand what I just said, I will say it a different way. Few bad apples, few bad crazy people from Grandma's channel. Spoiled it for everybody.
Electrocuted twice. It is not fun. Like Mom and Daddy had an old refrigerator that the light bulb went out in it. And I unscrewed the light bulb, got me a new light bulb, and I was reaching down in there, like trying to put the light bulb in the hole, and I couldn't find the hole where this finger went in the hole while I was holding the light bulb. And I'm going to tell you right now, I don't know if the light bulb lit up. I'm sure it did, but I couldn't see it because I was bent down in there like this. Man, that got my attention. I was like, ugh.
Few bad apples spoiled it for everybody. And he's tired of it. That's why he didn't have both cameras going side by side. When he started cooking, he got on YouTube.
I felt it all the way through my arm out to the other fingertip. That was like, and that's the second time. Like I've been got twice. Not cool. I was welding and I set my arm down on a piece of metal that I was welding, and my elbow.
Y'all, there's really nothing he liked better than being on YouTube, for hours. Well, a lot of y'all know who it is. Y'all know who they are. Ain't that bad, y'all. Y'all paying the price for a hater. Or for, not a hater, for haters, Y'all were paying a price. It's the only way he could do it. You can't get rid of them, you know. If you block them, they'll come back in another name, you know what I mean? They won't go on. They won't find another man. They won't go on. I tried to get them to go on, and you can't get them to go on. See, it don't happen. It don't happen bad on my channel. It don't happen bad on Tammy's channel. It's Steven's channel. It don't happen bad on Grandma's channel. It's Steven's channel. They cannot stand it. They a rotten bunch, ain't they, Wisdom Robin? That's right. And I mean, y'all, I'm sitting here telling just like I always am. 100% truth. I figured it out this morning. I didn't talk to him. I just figured it out, what he was doing. Because this is really a good video. He was talking a lot, you know, and laughing and stuff. Really a good, that's why I started a recorder on him, you know. That's why I show that to everybody tonight, you know.
I bought some taters.
I hope they're proud.
You ever seen a tater that said microwave ready? Now you know you live in the country when you buy a tater that says microwave ready. I mean, what if I wanted to cook this on the stove? You bought them? I'm telling you. I mean, what if you like standing there and you're checking out and boop, and you tell the...
You know, there's a lady that's friends with one of the ladies. One of the bad apples. And I'm sure they are both watching right now. There becomes a day that you can't defend that person no more. And try to say, I don't think she's doing that. There becomes that day when you throw both hands up in the air. And say, I ain't even gonna try to defend them no more. You're not there.
Lady at register. I can't wait to cook that mama jamma in the microwave. Goodbye. You're the weakest link. How you get took out by somebody 80 pounds? That's winning. That's worse than getting hit by the 2x8.
You know what he's talking about there? I wish I could back that. I'm gonna back that up, y'all, because I wasn't paying attention. I'll come back and point this out to you. Somebody said something to him, you know, a troll. And that Elizabeth Block. Hey, let's listen, y'all.
I bought some taters. You ever seen a tater that said microwave ready? Now you know you live in the country when you buy a tater that says microwave ready. I mean, what if I wanted to cook this on the stove? You bought them? I'm telling you. I mean, what if you like standing there and you're checking out and boop, and you tell the lady at the register, I can't wait to cook that mamma jamma in the microwave. Goodbye. You're the weakest link. Hey, get took out by somebody 80 pounds. That's winning.
That's it. There you are.
That's worse than getting hit by the 2x8.
Elizabeth blocked somebody.
Do I feel bad? Absolutely not. Man, like life is great. Mine on the oven or the grill. I'm telling you, wrap that bad boy in tin foil and make it happen.
Okay, Joyce.
Bernard. Never seen Bernard in my life. What are we stopping?
Good night, Joyce.
What's in my coffee? Well, that is a secret.
I thought you said you was leaving.
Taters in the microwave is good. That's right. Don't knock a microwave tater. I mean.
Oh, okay. Okay,
Just
I
trying
see.
to tell you.
I understand now.
I ain't never had a bad tater. I got some seasoned in a bag one time. It was like pre-seasoned in a bag. Now, I didn't like them. They was like cut up already. I didn't like them. These, the stove, the grill, the microwave, ain't no bad way. Yeah. Yeah, you can air fry. Sure can. I like coon bob better. What? Wait. I can show you how to make a tater. It'll change your life. Yes, bake twice, one with the bacon and cheese. Poke a hole in it with a fork. Yes. Did you now? I grew taters in a laundry basket on my porch. My kind of woman. Not only she can grow the food. Did you say a pulled pork southern slaw stuffed tater? What? Pulled pork southern slaw on a baked tater. What kind of sauce we using? Dang straight, you almost got me. And I fried him up real good. Listen here. She's in there talking about, I don't think I got one of them. I don't think I own one of them. I don't think I own one of them. I got some magic erasers. got me some more magic eraser scrubbers. That's for cleaning the stove. Got a first aid kit. Even though I'm certified on CPR and mouth to mouth, I've only had to use it one time. 2 times. Whose Peaches do you text her? What kind of... Peaches is my robot, my vacuum cleaner. Where you been? Hello. Cuckoo. That's my vacuum cleaner. Gracious and tiny mighty.
Y'all hear that?
Oh, man.
Why do they mess with him so much? You know, I mean, if he had 10 women over there, why would they care? Whose Peaches? You know, if you seen that video I put on Steven's channel, he would understand everything a little better.
I'm gonna do better. Starting right now. I don't care what imposters do. She said pears, grapes, watermelons, and cantaloupes all summer. I like that. Man, don't it feel good to be loved? I'm telling y'all, don't it? Oh my gosh. Like, when you listen, it feels good to be loved. I'm actually relieved. I'm relieved.
That's right, Cindy.
Like, just another day at the office.
Hey, I'm telling y'all, you know, I told him this. I called him up and told him this. I said, son, I will put you against any YouTuber there is. Now he's not doing y'all. You know, wait, he's been doing it 10 years, you know. But his personality, and then he don't get on there and talk about nobody, and everything's upbeat. And I mean, watch him. I will put him up against any YouTuber that's out there.
I got some good content coming y'all's way. Telling you. Yeah, Elizabeth, like, they know that. But you know, they know that already. I just canned a bunch of soup, jam, beans, etc. Now that I got, put it all up. Well, hey girl, that's my smell good lady. Doing fantastic, never been better. Did I miss the camping? I ain't been camping, y'all. I haven't been camping yet. Y'all ain't missed nothing. Okay? You ain't missed. Listen, let me show you. You haven't missed camping. Here it is. I was planning on camping, like I was ready camping, but it rained every day. It rained every day. So I haven't been yet. Yeah. Can I ask what made you want to start doing TT? So like a little more income. Because I do live on this income. I do have to live off this. So like, that's what started it. It's like to reach more people, to bless more people, to find more angels. Like angels, genuine people. Genuine people. Thank you, I'm new here. Well, you know, I technically don't do this for the money. I mean, this is what I do for a living. It's not what I've always done for a living. Let's see. Let me try to describe it. I want to make a difference. I want to make a difference. I want to make a difference in this world, in this town, like in Georgia, in the United States, in the whole world. I want to make a difference. If I did this for money, I would be quit a long time ago. I never even give it any thought. Like I'm that set out for like great people. I want to make a difference. I want to bring joy. And I've been took advantage of by so many people that don't appreciate what I have to offer. But then again, I can find a complete stranger and they can touch me. I can make a difference in their life. And man, that is like the ultimate gift, to know you've made a difference. You saved somebody. You brought somebody back from like wanting to harm themselves. You like saved people from alcoholism. You made them find their self again. I don't mean we're together, we get married. Like I had something to do with them finding their self again, finding positivity, finding a reason to get up in the morning, finding a reason to turn on the stream, like something to look forward to. And I give that to people. Everybody don't interpret it that way, and that's okay. You don't have to. I do it for the people that I can touch. Them victories is why I do what I do. Now, I don't know how long I'll be able to do it, but that is the reason.
I need to be a short made out of
That's
that.
the reason why I do it. This video's made $2.77. If I'm doing this for the money, like, Lord Jesus, help us all. You know what I mean? Stop being stressed. I'm not stressed. You see any stress in me?
Lord have mercy.
None. I don't stress about nothing.
It sure don't.
I don't stress about nothing. Like, none. I don't even worry that this video made $2.77. I mean, I don't know. I just don't worry about it. Like, I just, man, I have so much faith that it's going to work out. I don't even question it. Like, I don't. I had some money. Might not be what you consider money, but I built this house. I got the house built. I just got to recover. And I don't know. I just ain't worried about it. Now, trust me, like, I ain't prepared for, like, getting sick or having to do chemo or radiation, but, like, I'm...
Oh, let's say there's a woman contacting me. And she's told me that somebody contacted them and was trying to camouflage what they was actually doing by saying, "Hey, how you doing? How's your mama?" And then they got to asking specific questions. Or what, are you with Stephen? What do you think about Stephen? I don't even know what it was, But it's about Stephen. It was all about Stephen. And I'm telling every one of y'all, you may like want to get rid of these bad apples in your life. The people that's calling you up, trying to act like they're your friend, and what they actually want is information out of you. I mean, y'all might want to keep that in mind. As I hear about this stuff, y'all. Now, I know some of y'all in here, y'all have heard from some of these bad apples. And these bad apples is what has ruined everything for you. Watching Stephen out there for an hour and a half planting flowers and doing this and whatever he's doing. These people that you are talking to has what's ruined it for y'all.
Got him a little cup of tea and
just remember that. Try to remember that. Because I hear it all, I hear it all. He does too. Like, if you're messing with him, you're feeding the machine. I wouldn't call if you wouldn't tell him nothing. You're feeding the machine.
set the cup of tea down and put the life vest on. They grab the tea and the boat's sinking. It's on fire. It's taking on water. And just another day. Man, can you imagine what that person's been through in their life to train them for that moment?
Hey, good night, Kelly.
Just another day. I don't know. But I've like been there and I got the t-shirt. And I don't judge people, you know. I was there a few weeks ago. Yeah, my boat sank. Oh my gosh, my boat sank. That wound up messing my boat up. Like, my boat sank and I don't know if it got water in the gas tank. I imagine it did. Like, I don't know, but like my boat only ran one time after it sunk and it blowed up. So I'm pretty sure it has something to do with sinking it. And it was a new to me boat. Man, you couldn't tell me nothing. I went from one end of that lake to the other and then back. I loved it. Best $100 I ever spun in gas. You know? Best $100 I ever spun. Just right. Listen, my hair, though, oh my gosh. Now I know why y'all ladies bun your hair up. I didn't put it up I didn't like man bun it. And like, I rode in that lake for hours with my hair it was so knotted up, I didn't think I was going to be able to get it out. Gosh, it was knotted like up here. Man, like a woolly mammoth. Now all I need is a guitar to play. Mama, take this badge from me. I can't use it anymore. You know what I'm saying? I had a mess. It happens like they want to drive my car too. I want to drive my Corvette because I leave the windows down. My hair gets in a rat nest. Pull my own hair. Stephen, this is your friend Julie, a.k.a. Oh, Jesus, girl. Hey, girl. Good to see you. Good to see that one of the original angels is still around. Hope you're doing good. Yeah. All right. I'm glad you said that. I would have never known. This last bit's gonna take me out because it's got cold. I don't know if you can get Millen prepared for this. Listen, it's good, but it ain't that good. Not the cold part. Not when it gets cold. That's a no can do for me. You know? It was good though. Heat it up. It's done now. Pretty good, I got a drinking right now. Oh, every time I'm sweet loving her. I don't know just when to stop.
Oh, yeah, he starts doing, like doing a little bit of housework stuff. I don't really even know what all he does after this. I'll speed it up. When Tammy's watching him, she'll talk to the TV. Y'all do that.
This traffic jam has ruined me for life. Anytime I go to anybody else's house, I'm like, I'm telling you, ruin me. Can't even help it. Where's my socks? Oh, I gotta do this right quick. Hold on, just a second.
Oh, look here, y'all. Don't let them bad apples ruin everything for you. I'm just saying. I used to like to sit and watch him 2 and 3 and 4 hours myself. And I don't know exactly how long we've been on here, but it's been a while. I see it's been at least 2 hours. Oh, try to help stop these people from ruining everything. And you can do it. Y'all know who they are. Uh, to all the grandma supporters that come in here to hear me bash grandma, I'm not gonna be bashing her no more. If she don't bash me tomorrow, if she bashes me tomorrow, I'll be back on here addressing whatever it is that was said. I know everything that was said before the video. I know everything that was said after the video. You can't look at the lives and possibly think you know all about it. You can't look at a video and think you know all about it. This video business is just a little small part. It's just a little small window of our lives. And I know that everybody wants to come out of this unharmed. But when you get in a fight, you're going to get skin up. You can actually win a fight and have two black eyes. You understand what I'm saying? You're going to get skin up. If there's a fight, you're going to get skin up. I don't want to fight no more. I want everything to calm down. And people that's steady trying to run us off, I don't think they realize Mama needs help. I don't think they know one bit. Matter of fact, they want her to start back doing edited videos. So that's it, y'all. We had a good night. Hey, I mean, I'll probably be back on tomorrow night. We'll wait and see what happens. You let me live, I let you live. We might both have black eyes, but we got mad. She told y'all she didn't get mad. She got mad. We'll see what happens. Y'all will. Yeah, Grandma will be live in the morning, y'all. Stephen will be live before his video. I'll see y'all tomorrow night. I appreciate y'all. Good night.